Today we'll be doing our first round mock draft. So I'll let you guys get in here. And so for the first pick of the draft, we are going to have it be Trayvon Walker as the first overall pick going to the Jaguars. He is from Georgia. And then at the second pick, well, I'll tell you why I wanted Trayvon Walker to go to the Jaguars. So I think Trayvon Walker is don't get mad at me for this, but I think Trayvon Walker is better than Aiden Hutchinson, just by a little bit. Now, at the second pick, we have Aiden Hutchinson, edge rusher, going to the Lions from Michigan. And I think Aiden Hutchinson is a great fit for the Lions as he fits their scheme. Then the third pick is, for the Texans, it is Evan Neal, offensive tackle. So I have Evan Neal going to the Texans because they need to reboot their offensive line, so they need him. Then at number 4, we have Sauce Ahmad Gardner going to the Jets. And I have this because Sauce Gardner is the best cornerback in the league, and the Jets need one. Then at number 5, we have the Giants picking Kayvon Thibodeau. And I have this because the Giants need an edge rusher, so they get the best one that's left on the board in Kayvon Thibodeau. Then at number 6, I have the Panthers selecting Charles Cross. I have this because I don't think the Panthers would pick a quarterback this early in the draft. So I have them picking Charles Cross since they can get a quarterback in around 2 or 3. Then at pick number 7, I have the Giants selecting Derek Stingley, cornerback out of LSU. I have this because the Giants really need someone to lead their secondary, so they will get Derek Stingley to help them out there. Now, number 8 pick, we have the Falcons selecting Kyle Hamilton. This will pair great with AJ Terrell as it will make their secondary even more dangerous. And at number 9, we have the Seahawks selecting a quarterback, and it's Malik Willis, as I feel like the Seahawks need a big upgrade from Drew Lock, since I don't feel like he's the one for them. And at number 10, we have Ike Akuno, and to go into the Jets, the offensive tackle. And I have this because, honestly, Ike's really good. And they need an offensive line to protect Zach Wilson. Then at number 11, we have the Commanders selecting the second quarterback off the list, Matt Corral. I know some people will be mad at them selecting Matt Corral and stuff like that, but they get Matt Corral anyways, and he will be maybe starting over Carson Wentz, maybe not. Then we got the 12th pick is the Vikings. I have them selecting Jordan Davis, and I have them selecting him because they need a defensive tackle, and I feel like he's the dude for them. Then at number 13, we have George Karlaftis from going to the Texans, because I feel like the Texans need an edge rusher, and he's the best one left on the board. And then at number 14, we have the Ravens selecting Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver. And I have this because they need a number 1 or number 2 receiver, as I don't feel like Marquise Brown could fill both of those spots, since he's their only good receiver. I'm not saying in total, because Mark Andrews is a good receiver. I'm saying they need another wide receiver. Then at number 15, we have Jameson Williams going to the Eagles, the wide receiver. I have this because they need someone to pair up with Devontae Smith, as I don't feel like Jalen Reagor can do that. So, yeah. Then at number 16, we have the third quarterback picked off the board going to the Saints, and that is Kenny Pickett. I feel like he's going to be like a Drew Brees someday. Then at number 17, we have the Chargers selecting Jermaine Johnson, I just feel like they need an edge rusher since they don't really have one after they got rid of. Well, they do. They just they have one in Khalil Mack, I would say, but they need someone on the other side. Since I'd say that Joey Bosa is more of a defensive end than an edge rusher. So yeah. And then at number 18, we have the Eagles selecting Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. I have this because I feel like the Eagles need a linebacker to help them since they have a weak linebacker core, except the one linebacker that they signed in free agency, in Hassan Reddick. Number 19, the Saints are picking again, and they get Chris Olave. And this is a great pick to go with Kenny Pickett, as they will now have QB and wide receiver duo. As some people might be saying, why'd you pick a quarterback and a wide receiver? They already have Marquise Brown and Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston. You really think Jameis Winston's going to throw it to Alvin Kamara? No, he hasn't been doing that. So we need someone that will actually throw to him, and he actually needs a receiver that won't be injured all the time. And now, number 20, the Steelers are picking Trevor Penning, the tackle. And I have this because Mitch Trubisky fits them pretty well, so I don't think they need a quarterback. And there's no good quarterbacks like left for this spot anyways, as the top 3 quarterbacks have already been taken. And at number 21, I have the Patriots selecting Daxton Hill as safety. And I have this because Daxton Hill is I'd say a great fit for the Patriots, as they need a safety really bad, as they needed someone to lead the secondary, as J.C. Jackson left them in free agency. Then number 22, I have the Packers selecting Andrew Booth Jr. And I have this because they need a cornerback, because they only have like Jair Alexander, and I don't even know how long he's going to last. There's left. And then at number 23, we have the Cardinals selecting Trent McDuffie. I have this because the Cardinals, they got torched against the Rams, so they need someone to back up Budda Baker in the secondary. Then at number 27, we have Kenyon Green going to the Buccaneers. And I have this because I feel like the Buccaneers need a... Oh my, I skipped over the Titans. Oh my. At number 26, with the Titans selecting Tyler Linderbaum. As Tyler Linderbaum will help them at center, as they really need a center. And at number 27, we have Kenyon Green going to the Buccaneers. I feel like the Buccaneers really need a guard, so this would really help them out. And then at number 28, we have the Packers selecting Drake London, wide receiver. And this will really help them since their best receivers are Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, and... what's his name? I can't even remember his name. That's how bad he is. And so they really need another wide receiver in their room of wide receivers. Then at number 29, I have the Chiefs selecting Lewis Sign, the safety. I have this because they need to fill the hole of Tyrann Mathieu. Sure, he could return, but in case he doesn't, they can just draft Lewis Sign. And with the 30th pick, the Chiefs are picking again and select Treylon Burks, the wide receiver. I have this being a great pick for them, since they really need a wide receiver since Tyreek Hill left. And I feel like Juju Smith-Schuster is a number 1 ring wide receiver for them. Then at number 31, we have the Bengals. And you might be surprised I'm not having an offensive line taken, but they really did a good job in free agency with the offensive line. So I have the Bengals selecting Perron Winfrey, the defensive tackle. Then because they really need a defensive tackle. Then at number 32, I have the Lions selecting Sam Howell, the fourth quarterback and the final one off the board in the first round. As this, I feel like they are going to keep him benched for a year and then start him next year, as Jared Goff gets this year to start. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed my first stream ever, and I hope it was good. And goodbye.